everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am back. Yes, hello. I know it's been how long has it been? 2 months now since I've last posted. I am so sorry, everyone. Uh it's because I've been in the hospital. Yes, I might have gastro problems or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't feeling well at school and I got sick and I caught something. I don't know what it was, but I got sick. So, yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. But, anyways, I have lots of good news. Uh, Today we will be doing a review of the new Thomas stuff that I've recently found while Dad was away, um, while Dad's away, and I made a few new engines and creations, blah 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 blah. But anyways, now we're going to bring in. Oh yeah, I got new headphones by the way. That's why you could hear my voice much more clearer, better, and yeah. But anyways, everyone remembers my custom Thomas. Yes, my custom. Yes, he does wobble. Yes, he does run. He's noisy. He's staticky. He's different. This Thomas had a huge upgrade. He has gotten a much stronger body shell. What I did inside of Thomas was I've put hot glue all in the inside of his shell to make it stronger, more durable, so he would last longer through the years of filming and keeping him out the sun, you know. And yes, I've also built a where boulder, falls off. You pull this lever and boulder falls off and onto the tracks and stuff. I made that out of Lego. And it's not motorized, by the way. That's just a display piece to make it look like it was motor generated. And yes, I did build a black shed out of cardstock. I did. Just felt like, building it. It's because I had leftover cardstock because of a new engine that I got. Yes, I have uh 5 new engines, including a black devious diesel that you will obviously know right off the bat. Well, I said his name. I gave it away, sorry. But anyways, Thomas still has his black chassis block. Still has his black buffers. Still has Annie and Clarabelle. Nothing has changed much about him except for the stronger body shell and much more durable. But anyways, moving on to the classic talking action Thomas. Yes, I've did a few tweaks of this Thomas. I know I shouldn't, and I'm not supposed to, but I glued his head on. Yeah. It was dumb of me, and I added like a bit of cardstock underneath his head. So it's leveled. But it doesn't matter. Look, he is together. He's fine. He works. He talks. He's fine. But this talking Thomas, I am keeping like this, not taking him apart, not dropping him, being careful. Nothing has much changed about him. He works. He does work, but I'm not playing music today. I'm too tired for that. I'm not getting all the batteries out again from the battery drawer. Okay. I'm going to show you the new 2026 Thomas. Yes, I got this from the big 2026 Thomas set. Yes, he doesn't have batteries, by the way. I kept the batteries out because I want to keep them as new as possible. Don't want to use them too much. Yes, the 2026 Thomas is... This Thomas is better than the custom Thomas that I have. The custom Thomas that I have doesn't have a white running board or has front black... Well, it does have black buffers, but wasn't already added. Another issue was my other 2025 Thomas didn't have this. The Thomas that I had better features. So the other Thomas that I had, I've added better features, but this Thomas is better. He's looking forward instead of the 2-pack Thomas. But yeah, there's nothing much to this Thomas. Now, moving on to a diesel. Yes, I've done it. I got my hands on a Tomy diesel. This Tomy diesel, sadly, when I got him, he did not come with tar tankers. The two iconic tar tankers. The milk tanker and the soda fuel tanker I did not get. So this diesel is just by himself. He frickin' runs. So when I got this diesel, he did not run. He did not work. And around the time I was working with just regular small batteries. And as you can see, there is damage to the top. Because he was hot glued together. Someone hot glued diesel together. And it's pretty stupid. They should be ashamed for doing that. But anyways, I fixed him. His little wire connecting to the battery terminal to the motor wasn't hooked on. So I had to hook it on manually. And put in a new spring because he didn't have a new spring. But he works. But the struggle is getting the top back on. You gotta push the switch to get the top on of diesel. And also, yes, this motor inside of diesel is used for diesel 10 and duck and splatter and dodge and who else? Splatter and dodge and a few others. So yeah, that's diesel. By the way, before we continue, yes, I have another one. I got another one. So I found this Thomas at an op shop on the school holidays. Well, not school holidays. When Dad was at Perth. Yes, my dad went to Perth to see someone. Not telling you any more information. But here's my my big Thomas with the 3D printed funnel. Yes, he has a 3D printed funnel. This is the one that I had since the start of the channel. Yeah, I had this Thomas since the start. Until, yeah, like a month or a few weeks ago, I got this Thomas. After Dad came back from Perth, I ended up in the hospital. And this is just sitting here. The funnel is not 3D printed. The door is actually open. has all 4 of these buffer doors, funnel, nothing missing. This Thomas came fully with the set, but it did not come with Duck. It didn't come with Duck, the 2 tankers that I need for Diesel. It did not come with Scruffy or Toad. And it's missing an elevated piece. Only 1 elevated piece, that's it. And that got me a bit upset. But hey, get what you get. But I got another engine with the set. Now, so I have the original box. I'll show you the original box in another video. Yeah, you know what the original box looks like online, so yeah. Oh, so yeah. I'll be back in a minute. My dad needs me. Sorry guys, I'm back. But anyways, we're moving on to the next character. The person that also, the other engine that came with the set was James. Here he is. James does run. When I first got James, he did not have his coal load. I had to make it out of the black cardstock, like the black cardstock for the shed. So what I did for James's tender is I measured out how this card would fit. I glued together like 2, 3, 4 pieces. I glued on 4 pieces with hot glue. And I glued on 2 pieces, a thin piece like that, on top of each other, and I copied it onto the other side. And I tried to make a little slope for the little slope here in the tender. I really did. I cut it into shape. Tried. And I found a battery in one of the board games downstairs. Shh, don't tell Dad. And then I did test fit onto James's tender, and it fits nicely, but the front is not the cleanest job, but I don't really care or mind. Long as James has a tender cover, and it looks better. And also, when I first got James, his coupler was bent, but I managed to stretch it out just the original shape as it was, as much as possible. But I might get black masking tape and cover that in case if I might accidentally cut the wires on accident during a movie or a video. And James's face is sun bleached, but there's not really any damage to James. He looks perfectly fine, in perfect shape, still runs. He has his windows. Not like Diesel. And also, Diesel only has, like, a chip on his nose, and a couple of chips up here, but Diesel's fine. His face is molded to his body, so it makes sense he will have chips. James's face is only a little sun-bleached, and his eyes are a little cross-eyed, but that's okay. But the rolling stock that came with James, the doors did fly off, but I did manage to snap them back together again. And this is my first brake van, actually. My first ever Tomy brake van. So I'm going to start using that Tomy brake van for, like, Tomy rolling stock and for movies and stuff. So James has his rolling stock, except for Diesel. And the other engine that came with the set, and I finally got my hands on, is Toby. Yes, I finally got Toby. He's rare to find in an op shop, at a secondhand shop, but, you know, secondhand. And I finally got a Henrietta. Yes, I have Henrietta. That means there's no more Duplo Toby or custom Tobys or any of that. And it came with the troublesome truck. Still, I really prefer Scruffy and Toad and Duck, but this is good enough. I actually got a Toby. Plus, I already have an All Engines Go Duck. But I will try to look for Duck. I will try to get my hands on Duck. And also, another thing is, the chassis is just from an Annie and Clarabelle. As you can tell, it's from an Annie and Clarabelle and the wheels and the couplers. And the top is just a remodel of Annie and Clarabelle. It's kind of a bit lazy, but hey, it's okay. I accept it. The troublesome truck has a sad expression because I don't know why. Could have been a happy expression, but also he did not come with any cargo at all. He just came with this. So Toby does run. He's a bit noisy, but he is very weak. But it's okay. Toby is made of this flexi plastic. Better than Thomas, I would say. But this is like the best flexi plastic Tomy has ever used. Why can't they just use this for every Thomas toy? It's better, but since Diesel, James, and Toby use C batteries, they're going to have C-sized to get them working. But if you use a regular, like, AA battery, it's not going to work. And yes, the motor... The motor is just the same as Thomas's, but with an extra slope. So it would fit. And once again, Toby bell's molded on, and it's not gray, and his bell's not yellow, but I could just easily customize that. And I did have a 3D printed Toby that I did made, but I don't want to show it because he's not really complete. I might show that Toby in another video. Since now I have almost all of my Thomas and Friends engines complete with the set, I'm going to start releasing my own Thomas product. And he's going to be another mascot of my second channel. LT Murder Drones. Actually, I'm still figuring out the name. LT Gaming 12. LT. Okay, comment down below what should I do for my second channel. Should I just make it a live streaming channel, collab channel, or me doing crazy stunts like Jackass or some shit? I don't know. But yeah, my train that I will maybe release in the far future, not right now, he's still in progress, and I named this train after narrator from The Boys. His name is Grant. Grant is an E2 E6-2 tank engine. E6-2 tank engine. Grant is made up of a one railway, has a one railway, motorized Thomas face, has a, has a Tommy Thomas chassis with the Tommy Thomas blue wheels. And the red wheel is from the, what is it? Tommy Train, cargo with the magnetic couplers. And it's mixed with the Trackmaster 2 Percy. And I painted the running board black to match the Great Northern Western Railway vibe. And I was thinking of changing the number 6 to number 65. Because I don't think there's a number 65 in the Thompson Friends franchise. And Grant will come with a black flatbed alongside with a regular standard orange coach. But it's not really a standard orange coach. It's just a prototype of a standard orange coach. It's just a regular Clarabelle that I had laying around. And it does have a Trackmaster 2 coupler. It's most likely from Gordon's coupler. And this is a Hit Toy Mattel flatbed, by the way. So this is the stuff that Grant will have. I was thinking of giving Grant 2 coaches, but I'm not risking my other Annie and Clarabelle, or my Talking Action Annie, or Clarabelle. I don't want to risk any of my other coaches, including Toby's, Henrietta. I'm not risking Henrietta or any other shit. So Grant, he won't be motorized. He'll be pull-stringed. If you want Grant to be motorized, you can get Harvey's motorized coach and just hook it up to Grant. And Grant can be pushed around with Harvey's Tommy push coach. And yes, Grant does not have side rods. I am working on like a complicated side rod design for Grant. And remember, he will be like $10 to $20 if you want to buy him. Remember, I am still working on Grant. He will be finished in the far future. I might 3D print Grant instead of buying and destroying more Thomas stuff, because I want to make 532 of Grant before stop making them and start focusing on other things, because I don't want to just, factory make all these and sell them to 532 of you guys. And Grant is just only in his prototype phase. If you guys want Grant, you have to wait. He is still in working progress. This could take up to years to release Grant. I don't know. I can't make such promises to you guys if I will release Grant to the public, or he might come up with a different 3D printed design. I don't know. But he is also built up with I put him together with Gorilla Glue, and I've accidentally gotten Gorilla Glue on my Thomas set over there in the corner. But yeah. So this is my Thomas and Friends collection so far. Grant will be showing up in future videos for just a background character, but I might make Grant a part of one of my movies one day, maybe in the far future. But yeah. Once again, I am still busy. I'm still recovering. Still a bit sick. And also, yes, you might have saw I have Cranky from the Talking Action Cranky set with the Talking Action All Engines Go Thomas. Still, in progress. And yes, everything is in my train bag. my train bag's full. I can't fit any more stuff in the train bag. It's like full enough. So, yeah. I'll keep you up with updates with everything and everyone. This is a bear called I named this bear. Yes, I have a new bear. His name is Nukata. I don't know, it's just an anime name I thought about. Nukata. The rabbit's not staying. His name's Peter. Peter's my sister's toy. I hadn't thought about naming the little gray bear or the blue one. But I do have a capybara. And I'm still busy. Got my own piggy bank. I got lucky gems to give me good luck. I do have knockoff Thomas toys. These knockoff All Engines Go Thomas toys. But they're not really All Engines Go. They're just recycled Trackmaster Thomas shit. That's just shitly been thrown together. And also check out my brother Gray TY YT on YouTube. He is also a YouTube content creator. He makes YouTube stuff. See, I have the 80th anniversary Thomas Station set. Got more Tomy stuff, as you can see, elevated pieces from the great big Thomas set. Right now my cupboard's a bit of a mess, but yeah, there's the card stock. I've left over card stock in case, you know, something happens. Oh yeah, there's all my 3D printed stuff. There's the 3D printed Annie that I'm not gonna use. And yeah, if you can see all the way back there, there's my 3D printed Toby. So, yeah. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. And if you guys were wondering, hey, LT, when are you gonna do a next live stream? I'm probably not gonna do one anytime soon. Because I am busy. I am going to be doing a lot. Plus, I still have to go back to the hospital to grab medications because I'm on a crap ton of medications right now, and still recovering. And I don't know if I will be going out on Saturday. It depends if I'm feeling like shit or not. But anyways, remember, like and subscribe, and comment if you really, really like Grant. Because I'm going to make Grant better. I might change the face for Grant. I don't know. But if you like this model, comment down below if you like this model or if you would like another different model. Because you guys can send me 3D models, like links on YouTube through your comments, and I will click on the link and see if your guys' Grant model will be better. Because I don't mind if Grant has a flat running board or a dipped running board, because it really doesn't matter as long as he has a running board and he still works. So, if you guys do make, like, a good Grant model, or, like, a Red Express coach, or any sort of coach that would go great with Grant, please comment. And let me know down in the comments down below what engine should I get next. Because I still need Duck, Scruffy, and Toad. And the 2 tar tankers for diesel. For my big Thomas set. And duck will take probably approximately maybe another year to find. It really depends with my luck with op shops. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Comment, please, what model or custom model I should make next. Like, if I should make Shed 17 Thomas, or Fallout Thomas, or any other customs that does not involve customizing Diesel, James, or Toby, the Tommy runs, because I am not customizing these guys anytime soon, except for Grant. Grant will be customized. If you want Grant to be in a different color, go ahead, comment down below what color Grant should be and his wheels. Like, let's say if we want Grant to have gray wheels, like Season 1 James. I think Season 1 James had gray wheels. Or or the green be blue or orange or purple or magenta. Magenta. Or white. Or gray. Or what color has never been used before? Tan. Or Minecraft terracotta color. Or something like that. Or yellow. Or something like that. But anyways, yeah. Comment down below what engine should I make next, and blah blah blah. You know, I'm just gonna end the video. I'm wasting more time. Plus, I'm busy. So yeah, like and subscribe. And yes, I am still working on my Minecraft Forge Bedrock mods and worlds for you to join and look at and such. So yeah. And I'm still working on the Lego Thomas, don't you worry about that. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Toodles.